wow, what do you know? It's time for the Pocket Knife Show. Hey, it's Mike on the mic again for another episode of the Pocket Knife Podcast. After a recent cross-country practice, a clear tealish-greenish plastic water bottle was left sitting on one of the picnic tables where the athletes rest after their workout. I looked at it. The name was not one of my kids, so I packed up my stuff and headed to my wife's classroom to get her so we could go home. I thought nothing of the bottle again until the next morning when I dropped my wife off at work. It was still there. Same table, same spot, same bottle. I decided to take it inside to see if I could get it back to its owner. I was buzzed into the school building, and then when I asked about the name on the bottle at the front desk, I was directed to a third grade room. A quick walk down a back hallway brought me to the door of the bottle owner's homeroom. I stopped at the threshold of the room, not wanting to disturb what was going on, and held up the lost and found object in my right hand. One of the girls saw me and immediately directed her friend's attention my way. When that friend turned and looked, her face brightened, and she reached out to take the bottle as I offered it. It was hers. She said a very soft, "Thank you." Her words were so quiet, in fact, her teacher had to ask if she had spoken her gratefulness to me. I nodded my head. She did. Then I turned and walked to my car to head for work. I didn't tell you that story to make you think I'm something special. I told it to remind you that little kindnesses are often not all that difficult to do. Most opportunities to show love aren't all that time-consuming either. This minor adventure of mine took 3 minutes, maybe. I was still on time to work. How is the love of God, which he expresses through believers, defined in 1 Corinthians 13? Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Can you think of ways you can live out that kind of love in seemingly inconsequential ways? Love is patient. Perhaps a kind word to the clerk at the store who seems a bit frazzled because the register isn't working right could be an expression of God's love. Love is kind. Perhaps you pick up a nail or some scrap of metal on the street so it doesn't puncture the tire of someone who passes later on. Love rejoices with the truth. Perhaps you show mercy toward a young woman who confesses a bit of deceit she foisted upon you. Love always protects. Perhaps you look quickly for oblivious drivers in a parking lot when you see a nearby kid wander from their parent's side. Are there going to be opportunities for you to show love in unnoticed ways today? Probably. When you see the chance to love, whether you're thanked or not, will you take it? Oh no, it's sad I know we've come to the end of the show. See you next time.